It's just too bad I didn't have any real time to get some practice runs in with it. It's just kind of seems like it's all going to be a rush to the end of the year, get my truck on the road, hook up and go without any practice. You know, that's the story of my life, man. Dude, I'm used to jumping right in on things and not knowing what to even do first. I guess that's the way I learn. I don't know. My transmission's 2 weeks late. I'm supposed to have my truck right now. I spent almost $4,000 with O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and they can't tell me where my transmission is. They don't even know. They can't even get confirmation that it was built. So I'm scared. I'm scared, everybody. It's getting cold, and I'm without a truck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So there's a lot weighing on my mind right now. I'm trying to figure it all out and keep my hopes high. I fired up this burn barrel, keep my hands warm. And well, yeah. That's basically the scoop, man. That's what's going on. I'm still waiting for my truck. My mechanic sent me a message today. He's pretty upset. He's telling me, you know, he don't want to work outside on this truck. Snow on the ground and cold. That's no way to do a transmission. The problem with my truck is that my crane setup, it's so tall, it's about as tall as a cube truck. It won't fit in his garage. So he's forced to do that outside. I wish I could say it's not my fault, but I guess it is. Maybe I should have thought of this or ordering that transmission a lot sooner. I mean, really, I did everything I did, you know, could do to keep on top of it. And before the trans went out, I had to put a rear axle in. So I was down, the truck was down because of that too. But if I get lucky and O'Reilly's calls me with that transmission today, tomorrow, I'd be very grateful. I mean, I don't have another $4,000 for a transmission. Another one. I can't. Surely they're not going to give me a refund. The money's probably not even in their hands anymore. It's probably in the hands of whoever's slacking off and is not getting what I need to me. I went up there yesterday, and there was this young kid up there, and it's not like I went off on him, but I definitely let him know the urgency of my situation. And I'm going, hey, I was supposed to have my truck on the road like 2 weeks ago, man. You guys promised me this transmission on the 30th. I paid thousands of dollars for this to happen, and it hasn't happened. And now I'm sitting in a travel trailer in the middle of the night freezing my butt off because I'm not in my truck heading south yet, you know. I'm not trying to vent to you guys or anything, but I feel like it's... That's not fair. It's not fair. Every day that my truck is down, I can't haul any real loads to the scrapyard. I'm forced to work out of my car. My car's about had it, dude. Just kind of seems like everything's on its last legs, and that's not a good way to be able to leave this state in that way. But I'm not going to give up. We're going to get that transmission, even if I have to go drive and get it. If they didn't ship it, I'll go get it right now. I don't care what state it's in, man. my new game plan is to get all this stuff off of this workbench, take down my workstation, and we're gonna move everything into the shed over here. Excuse my language. Let me redo that. We're gonna be moving over to the workshop over here, and we got a whole wall full of wire to run through the granulator. So we're gonna be running the granulator, and we're gonna be micro scrapping right here, finishing off everything that we got here, basically. So I'll be able to be making money right here and here at the same time. That's my game plan. And seeing that I'll be in within walls, should be a little bit warmer once this big old transformer and my phase converter warms up. That'll be my heater in here. So when I started running this thing in the beginning of the summertime, it was pretty toasty in here, man. I had to have that window, the door wide open, everything. So I'm thinking I'll be able to micro scrap right here and maybe have some bins lined up against that garage wall, so I have a category, a way to sort, because there's not really too much room right here to work with. But the main thing is I'll be able to stay warm and keep my hopes high. Another note, but anyways, we just kind of explain what we're doing right now. I'm gonna get my mind off of that crap for an hour or so, and then we're gonna have to make a couple of phone calls up there and ask what's going on. I'm gonna freeze because you guys are late. I know it's not that young man's fault, but yeah, I made him feel bad. Anyways, enough with the jibber jabber. All that stuff in that wheelbarrow came from that workbench over there. I'm clearing it off. We're gonna quick sort through that wire real quick and stack it in our wall and get it ready for the granulator. So that's our game plan. That's what we're doing right now. Yep. And if I have time after that, I want to go through and organize and get everything battle ready for the front of this. I gotta still bolt my shop press down. I gotta bolt down that table, make sure everything's legit, you know, so I can move without anything falling down, you know. It's just too bad I didn't have any real time to get some practice runs in with it. It's just kind of seems like it's all going to be a rush to the end of the year, get my truck on the road, hook up and go without any practice. You know, that's the story of my life, man. Dude, I'm used to jumping right in on things and not knowing what to even do first. I guess that's the way I learn. I don't know. But one of these times, something good's gonna happen. I can feel it. Something will be achieved. And this idea of mine that I have here, it's the first time it's really got me excited in my life. There's nobody that's going to be doing anything quite like this in the whole country. Putting this shop on wheels was probably the smartest thing I ever did in my life. And there's like a couple, 2, 3 things that are attempting to stop me in my way of doing that. I'm not going to let it happen. Mason, what are you doing? I love you, buddy. We're gonna be just fine, you know this? We're gonna be just fine. Things are gonna work out. Whoa. Dude, there's a bald eagle in the backyard. Mason, you stay here. I'm Pretty sure that's the sound of a bald eagle. Let's see if I can see something here. It sounded really close. If anything, he's gonna be way up high somewhere. I know it wasn't that blue jay that made that sound, that's for sure. There's been more bald eagles up here in Michigan, surprisingly, in the last 5-10 years. I've noticed this. Yep. All right. Mason, you stay in the yard, buddy. Gotta sort through this wire, get this ramp cleaned up, all the stuff off of it, and get it ready to be built. And start working on the station here, get that finalized, so I don't, one more thing I don't have to worry about. So yeah. All right, let's sort some wire and get this done. Anything that's not aluminum shielded, I'm just throwing in light wire. This one's empty. Got an empty bucket right there. Nothing in this one. Okay. Romex. Looks like light wire to me. Looks more like comm wire, actually. There's a bit of machining here I'm gonna pull out. And that's it though. Get the machine wire. I think that's it. Yep. Machine, clean machine. This is more like comm wire, really. So that's what we're gonna sell it as. Without my truck, hauling all this e-waste is gonna be a big issue. All these green boards, I can't do all that in one haul, and the one place in Michigan I know that buys is a little ways away. It's a little drive. Even if I found a way to load my car down, I don't think it would make it. That might be too rough on it. This music is like sad. I'm gonna change it just because sometimes sad equals boring, right? Yeah, we can't do that. Let's go. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. steel wire. Get that off of there. Just like a little transformer on the end of this one. That's kind of weird. That must have led to like an exit sign or something weird. Who knows? This stuff came from a restaurant that went out of business. It's turning into a pot dispensary, so they're changing everything inside. Ah, dang. I've been using that one for years, I could say. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm just cleaning up these wires, and the ones that have copper in it, I'll put all in a basket and save them up until I get full baskets. And then what I'll do one day is I'll put this said basket in front of the granulator and pull out all of the machine wire and then feed it straight into the granulator and bag up the aluminum, so I'm creating two different products all in one, you know. And then I got to worry about stripping tiny little wires because I got a granulator, you know. It just feels like it skips a step for me. And then I take them granulator millings and dump it right out the window into a sluice system, and I wash the plastic from the copper, and I sell it as Bear Bright. And that's my way of being able to strip down wire, because my hands, I got so much carpal tunnel in my right hand, and my left wrist has been destroyed many times, that I can't strip wire with by hand no more unless it's big stuff. This stuff is too frustrating to strip, takes too long, so it's easier for me to just cut it up and throw it into a granulator, you know. And that's my way of being able to get Bear Bright out of a material that somebody would just usually sell to a scrapyard, right? Well, that's my way of finding a way to make it worth processing this stuff. You know, I like to go after the products that go through scrapyards that nobody would tear down. Nobody would think to process, you know what I mean? That leaves me zero competition in the stuff that I'm looking for, like transformers. Nobody that I know in Michigan breaks them open. Nobody. They just turn them in to the scrapyard, which equals money for me, because I'll show up at the scrapyards and buy them all up, process them, and make a bit, and then move on. Project Shop is right, man. Transformers, they're getting harder to find. So the only real places that I've been finding them now are in scrapyards. Once in a great while, you will get lucky. You know, demos happen all the time, and old copper transformers are still being recovered, just at a lot lesser numbers, right? So my goal is to search for the states that have, like, I would say, I don't know, I just had it. I would search for the states that are doing the most demos, the most rebuilds, the most teardowns, stuff like that. Basically, just got to find out which states are more busier in that direction, like construction and stuff. Jeez, that's getting dull. It's getting loose. I think that's the problem. Hand tighten that up a little bit, see if that helps. Oh, baby. That was right. That's all it needed. All right. Or search for states that are still stuck with the times. States that haven't had the most demos and rebuilds. Those might be the people that might have the most copper transformers because they haven't been tore out or taken out yet. Let's go for the states that are like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of deal, you know? And then I can come along and convince them to go LED and to sell me all the old ballast and transformers. And it's like a win-win. They'll save money, I'll make money, and then I'll move on. I don't know, I'm just chatting away, am I? That's good though, it's keeping my mind off of bad things right now, so. And what's going on with this music though? I could have swore I changed to something better. Mason's just sleeping. Best soft rock. How about something a little bit more gooder, please? What's this one here? Soft rock. No vocals, metal. No. Rocket classics. Huh? No, I can't do that. They'll copyright, or they'll, what do they call that? I don't want to get a strike. Jeez. Okay. Sweet. It doesn't sound as... Oh, you know. Alright. We're alright. We're gonna keep going. That's a little better. Rock on. I don't think we're gonna go to the scrapyard today. We got a lot of other stuff to do. You know, I decided to save those Apple laptops, and I'm gonna take them to my computer guy just in case, just to see what he thinks about them. You never know, man. They might be worth a couple bucks. I'm not really too good at looking stuff up like that and buying and selling, but my guy, he runs his own business, so he's already got a platform on eBay, stuff like that. So he'll just list things for me out of the goodness of his heart. I really appreciate him doing that. Because doing this kind of work, I don't have time to be selling stuff on eBay, let alone learning how to create YouTube videos, man. That is really hard, for me anyway. That's like one of the biggest challenges, is learning how to use my computer to create exceptional videos, like decent enough to watch, you know what I mean? Took me a lot to learn that type of stuff. But it seems to be paying off. I wrote a very kind message on my profile to all my new subscribers, man. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. And I really, I plan on uploading better and better videos every time. I'll try my best. But life is getting a little brutal up here, for me anyway. And everything's coming to an end here, and I still got a lot to do, man. I'm almost gonna be forced to stop going out at night picking because I don't have time to process stuff, which is kind of scary to me. 'Cause, I mean, that's where a lot of my profits come from. I was expecting to be out of state by now, but that's the way life goes. Crap wire. Got all these connectors. Okay, I got a few pieces of machine out of there. That can just go there. Got a little basket of machine wire so far out of it, though I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah. I think there's a good piece in there. Got some wire up in here. We're getting there. We're gonna get this ramp cleaned right off here. Just a few. I want to see progress on the front of here. I want to see that pile of tools get sorted through that's behind this box that they should be going in. I got to start going through the travel trailer and loading down everything that I could possibly need, but trying to keep it light at the same time. I might be a few pounds overweight when said and done. But this travel trailer is rated to haul a lot of weight because it was meant to be a toy hauler. So this trailer was naturally built heavy in the back, so you can load stuff in the front and it would even out. There's signs all over this thing that says if you don't have weight up front, you better drive slower, you know. So if you don't have toys or tools or anything like that, you don't need to own this trailer. Because she would be dangerous if you were pulling it like that with a lightweight truck. Oh boy. I could see this trailer fishtailing and all sorts of stuff. But we're not going to have that problem. My truck pulled it flawlessly all the way from Ohio, straight as an arrow, because I got a heavy duty stake truck, you know. It's got the weight to be able to throw back at it, which makes that truck so important to me. Because not only is it good for hauling, it's a work platform. I make money off of it, you know, literally. And off of the back of this thing. Right, Mason? Right. Boy, that got me excited this morning when I looked at my YouTube channel and it hit 100. I almost started jumping with joy, everybody. That was great. Oh, that's empty. Yeah. Got a little pile of that stuff there. Get 50 cents a pound for this hollow stuff. So I'll be heading south, right? And I'm gonna obviously be going as far as I need to go at first to get out of the freezing weather so my plumbing does not freeze. That's the biggest, that's probably about the biggest goal. If I have to skip Ohio, I will, but I don't want to. I want to hit as many scrap yards along the way south, starting in Michigan. And I'm more than likely just going to be taking like the main freeway. So any scrap yards that are watching this that's along that freeway, okay, well, you know, you're going to be seeing me here pretty soon. Yep. I plan on meeting lots of scrap yards and lots of people. I'm trying to find out where I can get the most work at in my genre. Who's got the most material to keep me working is what I'm interested in. Keep me working, I can keep making videos and I can keep getting better at what I'm doing. And that's my goal. Light wire. We almost got the ramp cleaned off. That's a start. And this stuff is all nice and ready to go through. I got about 3 or 4 baskets full of this stuff back there, so it pays pretty good to take it apart. I mean, peel the wire out of the shielding. Here's a few other ones we can take. Put in that basket there. Cool. I'm not gonna trouble myself with the small tiny stuff anymore. I'm actually not in that. I don't have that time no more. I knew this day was coming. These days were coming. I know. Aluminum wire right there. Okay. Anything else that's scrap, I'm gonna throw right there into a basket, and I'm gonna throw it in that basket and take it all back there for processing. Anything that's tools, things, they're all going up here to be separated. These batteries are garbage. I am scrapping those. We're just gonna set them right down here so I see them next time we load the car. Transformers. I'm gonna have to get a new category for that. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's all stuff I'm saving those. Oh, don't spill the coffee, please. There's lots of tools up there I gotta go through, and I don't have I don't really want to have them on the travel trailer if I'm not using them, so. Some brand new bits I bought. Never used them. It's always good to have extra bits though. This is cool. I found this somewhere, I don't know where. This battery's still good. Tools. I gotta test that Sawzall, see if that actually works or not. I never did that. So I'm gonna be wanting to take this one, that one back there. You can keep this one up here, it's fine. Almost a brand new Sawzall blade there. Used like once, it looks like. Okay. That's coming back with us. That is two. These can go in the back as well. All right. Piece of copper. Oops. No, there it goes. This fell in there. Whatever. All right. It's getting a little windy out. This is breakage. That's just garbage, I think. Yeah. Garbage. Garbage. I don't think we have a garbage bag. Oh man. Oh. Those are coming back with us. I'm saving these for a project. That's going back with us. This battery can stay up here. This grinder will be coming back here with us. Be using that with the micro scrapping table. Actually, I got a better way to wrap this. Probably split the difference in the cord and then go like that. Alright. Tools. These steel plates are staying up here. So is that one there. Alright, we're getting there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the spud bar. I feel like I should have a spud bar with me for some odd reason. The king of leverage, you know. Right. Now let's empty off the rest of the ramp. We'll set the ramp down, get those pieces of aluminum over by the project so I can kind of show you guys what I'm doing there. And then all these buckets and stuff, we're all moving back there right now. Clean it right up. All but the green boards are staying. Everything else is going. Back there, I mean.